We all know how satisfying it is to find the perfect dupe makeup product that works just as well, if not better, than the brand name, but at a fraction of the price.
Well, our next guest says you can do the same thing for vacation destinations. Here to tell us more is travel expert Jennifer Weatherhead. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Thank you.
I love when you're here because you always remind me that I need to book my next vacation, so I'm excited for this next segment. But first of all, please break down, what is a destination dupe?
Yeah, so we're looking at places that are either cheaper, not as touristy, or a little bit closer to you than another popular destination. So some of the obvious choices are Quebec City for a European village, Napa Valley for the south of France, Puerto Rico for Mexico, but we're gonna do some that are a little bit different, a little bit more under the radar, things that are gonna up your travel cred, have your family and friends guessing, where are you right now? Maybe save you some time and money too, and cool experiences.
Yeah.
Love all of this. You're gonna introduce us then to a few popular vacation spots, and we have to guess the destination dupe with just a photo and maybe a hint or two for you. So let's start with the gorgeous Maldives. I think it's on lots of people's bucket list.
Who doesn't want to go there?
So let's take a look at the destination dupe and try to guess what it is.
Vietnam?
You're right.
Oh, it's Vietnam.
Yeah. You got it.
Okay.
So yeah,
Good one, Andrea.
It's because I want to go to Vietnam's on my bucket list. That's why I know
right, it's
Vietnam
on a lot of
it.
people's bucket lists. And honestly, the Maldives, it's known for those idyllic beaches, the water, the exclusiveness, the remoteness, but it comes with a hefty price tag usually and really long flights. So Vietnam's a great dupe for this because it's generally a little bit more affordable. And we're specifically going to go to the Six Senses in Vietnam, which is pretty amazing because it's gonna make you feel like a celebrity. So here you get that remote exclusiveness while you're there. They have a spa that's 100,000 square feet.
Wow.
So you can spend a lot of time in there. The entire resort has been designed to be like a Vietnamese fishing village, so there's a lot of culture that's there. It's actually in a marine park, and it's secluded off in the jungle. Now, don't get me wrong, the Six Senses brand is an expensive hotel brand, but like I mentioned, Vietnam is a bit more affordable, so this is still a splurge for sure, and treating yourself to some luxury, but not at as high of a cost.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, put that on the list. All right, up next, if we are craving the countryside, you say that, of course, Europe is a no-brainer.
Exactly. So when we're thinking Germany, Austria, you're thinking of driving through the countryside, you see tons of castles. Some of them are really iconic, but we're gonna see some castles a little bit closer to home, minus all that jet lag.
Okay, so let's show this photo and try to guess, where is the dupe?
Oh, is that somewhere in Ontario?
Yes.
It is. That's
yes
here?
and no.
Okay. Oh, yes
so
and no.
this is the Thousand Islands.
Oh.
So partly in Ontario, partly in upstate New York.
Wow.
Right?
That
Look how beautiful that is. That could totally pass for a European castle. I know, right? So
Where is this exactly?
it's right in that border between Ontario and upstate New York. So we're going a little bit east from here, but it's really incredible. They do have all of that old world charm. You can do lots of scenic cruises through the islands and see those castles. There's a Bolt Castle and the Singer Castle. Those are on the US side in New York. But the other thing that I really love about it is that in between all of that castle hopping and seeing, you can do other activities like hiking, golfing, rafting, lots of fun things that you can do while you're there. You can stay at really beautiful properties that also kind of have that historic European charm to them as well. So lots of waterside cottages. You have the Sackett's Harbor House Inn. It looks like an old chateau. And then there's a lot of wineries in this area too. So you can hit up some wineries. And I don't know about you guys, but castles and wineries, that just equals Europe.
You have me at castle, really. All right, so let's move on to another trendy travel spot. I'm talking about Nashville.
Yeah. So Nashville's super, super popular for those girls' weekends, bachelorette parties, a music-filled weekend. It's a lot of fun, but it can also feel really overwhelming because it is so popular. So it can be really busy on weekends or in the summer. So we have a spot that's a little bit like Nashville without all those crowds.
Okay, so based off of this photo, what city do we think?
Oh my gosh, is that Minneapolis?
The Arch is a bit of a giveaway.
Missouri.
Cincinnati?
St. Louis.
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so this is an underrated gem, I think, in the US, and it has all of that music and charm and culture that you would get in Nashville. It has a little bit extra Midwest twist to it.
Okay.
So this is a really cool spot because it is so well known for blues and jazz.
Oh, okay.
So this is the homeland of Chuck Berry. This is where he is from. So you know that you're gonna get a lot of really great live music here. So you can check out some live shows at the Del Mar Loop, cozy venues like the Soulard, and in 2025, it's gonna be a big year for them because they're redoing and revitalizing Powell Hall. So this is where the symphony and the orchestra play. They do lots of other live shows here. So if you've already done Nashville or you're into music, give this a try because the live shows here are pretty amazing.
St. Louis was not on my bucket list. I gotta add that. That's great.
Wow. All right, next up, you say the salt flats in Bolivia are a bucket list experience. Is there really a dupe for this?
There is. I know you've probably seen this on social media. It doesn't even look like it's on this planet, right? They're pretty incredible.
That's pretty
But
awesome.
did you know we have something very, very similar to this right in North America?
Okay, let's take a look. Is that California or Arizona?
Sault Ste. Marie?
No.
I'm guessing. Is it the Sioux? I don't know.
Where is that?
No, this is in Utah. Yes. So a lot of people forget that Utah is just so vast when it comes to scenery. So we have mountains and canyons and lakes, and you have those beautiful salt flats just outside of Salt Lake City. So you can easily do a day trip from there. So make your home base Salt Lake City, stay at the Asher Adams Hotel. It's a brand new hotel, 225 rooms. It's in a beautiful historic building. Then you can do a day or a half-day tour with Southwest Adventures, and it's just a normal half-day tour that you go, but you get to take these incredible photos while you're there.
Wow.
Now, if you are a little bit more adventurous, in this part of Utah, they have something called Speed Week. So this is when you can actually test drive motorcycles and cars.
We can get in that and
You
drive
can get
that?
in that with Utah Motorsports. And this is a track where professionals drive on here. So you can do this. If you're adventurous, you can be driving on those salt flats.
Oh my.
Wow.
Okay, I'm in love with that one. Add it to the list. All right, so lastly, we're talking about the beautiful Hawaii. So how do we go here without really going here?
Yeah, I mean, Hawaii kind of has everything that you want. It has those beautiful, lush mountains, cliffs, the beach, the water, and all that kind of stuff. But it can be a little bit expensive. And there is something that we're going to go to. We fly the other direction.
Okay.
And we get a little taste of Europe while we're there.
Okay.
Okay, so
See,
this
can
dupe
we
is
see
in
the
the other
photo?
direction. So
Yes.
And a little
Ireland.
taste of
Is
Europe.
Ireland? Ireland?
No.
No.
Close.
Scotland?
No, but Mel might know if she guesses.
Oh my God, it's got to be the Azores.
It is.
Portugal.
The Azores in
You just said
Portugal.
yeah.
So
Very cool.
The Azores have always been dubbed the Hawaii of Europe because they are those volcanic islands. They're
man.
very lush. You can do all of that hiking that you kind of associate with Hawaii, all the water activities. And a really fun fact about the Azores is that it is the fastest growing whale and dolphin watching destination in the world. So you can see over 20 different types of whales and dolphins here. You can also see sea turtles, manta rays, sharks, all kinds of things. So you want to make sure that you're getting out there and really exploring the water when you do this trip.
That is so great.
Any
Jennifer-
specific islands you would call out?
Oh my
Or-
gosh. They're all so
They're
beautiful.
all amazing, yeah,
But I
they
mean, it's easy flight too for people on the eastern part of Canada. And if you live in BC and you have been going to Hawaii a lot, give this a try instead.
other
Do
way.
something a little bit different.
That's so great. Jennifer, we love it when you come here. Thank you so much.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.